If 13 is your lucky number, then today's your lucky day. It's day 13 of 30 bad poems in 30 days. Here we go. Butterflies and rainbows, unicorns and fairyland. How much imagination is in the palm of your hand? Only you can decide where you want to go. It all starts when you go with the flow. This poem was literally inspired by a couple of butterflies that are hanging on my wall. I find now that I sit down to write and I'm kind of going, what am I going to write about today? I don't know. I need a topic. And the butterflies just kind of planted themselves in my head and didn't want to leave. So that's where I started with no idea where I was going, which may or may not be more apparent to you, but that's okay because that's what this is all about. I also want to show you, this is the notebook that I have been writing all of these in. It's just your basic, slightly fancified old school composition book. I have about 1,000 of these. Okay, that's a slight exaggeration, but not by much. And I love them because they're cheap, they're easily disposable, and I don't get hung up about what I put in them. This one in particular is full of all sorts of random stuff. Sometimes I pick one and I use it for one thing only. Other times it's more of a daily thing. And this one is just where a whole lot of random stuff landed because it was handy when I was doing random stuff. So, you don't need anything fancy to do any of this. You don't need even a fancy brain to do any of this, as long as you're willing to go with whatever lodges itself in there. And as for flow, I find that flow is something that gets easier and easier the more you do something, which I think is why, look, I rhymed again. Who knew? What is that, the third or fourth one now? When I didn't think there would be any in this practice. But it's just starting to take up residence in my head. So why not run with it? If it's there, go with it. See where it takes you. See what happens. It's kind of a cross between an experiment and a game. You're a little bit in a lab with a Bunsen burner and you're a little bit just kind of rolling the dice. So anyway, if you haven't written a poem yet, I really, really hope that you will. Folks on YouTube are leaving theirs in the comments over there. If you're watching this anywhere else, you're welcome to do the same. And, I hope that you get something out of this because people are, including me. I've done this before, but never for 30 straight days, not even for 13 straight days. So give it a try. I'm Nancy. I'm a creativity and anti-perfectionism coach, and my job is to get you unstuck so you can get out of your own way and create the things that you love. And I hope share them with the rest of us because we would love to see them. Like and follow for more.